The Haunting of Room 1408, the true story of an unexplained death. Have you ever heard of Room 1408 at the Dolphin Hotel? It is one of the most notorious rooms in the world, a place that is said to be haunted by something far darker than any ghost. But here's the twist: this isn't just a legend, it's based on real events, and what happened there is still shrouded in mystery. Room 1408 wasn't always cursed. It was a typical hotel room, designed to be cozy and inviting. However, something changed in 1980. A guest, a man by the name of Mike checked in. Mike was a skeptic, a writer who made his living debunking paranormal myths. Didn't he believe in ghosts, hauntings, or any supernatural events? Mike had spent years investigating places just like Room 1408. He stayed in allegedly haunted hotels, bunkered down in asylums, and even visited abandoned prisons. But nothing could prepare him for what he was about to experience. The hotel staff warned him about the room. They told him it was cursed, but Mike simply brushed it off. Checked into Room 1408, armed with nothing but his camera and a notebook. The moment he entered the room, he felt uneasy. It wasn't the decor of old-fashioned wallpaper, heavy curtains, and a plush bed, but something more primal. Coldness settled over him, and he couldn't shake the feeling that he was being watched. He tried to brush it off his nerves, the same reaction he had gotten when investigating other locations. But as night fell, things started to change. At first, it was just strange noises, creaks, whispers, and faint tapping. Mike dismissed it as the wind, or perhaps an old hotel settling. But then, the lights began flickering. The temperature dropped drastically, and the air turned thick, almost suffocating. Mike turned on his camera, but the footage came out corrupted. He felt a sudden wave of dizziness and nausea, and his surroundings began to distort. Objects in the room began to move on their own. A chair scraped across the floor, though no one was near it. The lights flickered again, but this time they went out completely. A voice whispered his name from the corner of the room. Mike's heart raced as he tried to gather his thoughts. He ran to the door to leave, but it wouldn't open. It was as if the room had trapped him. Suddenly, the temperature plummeted even further, and Mike could see his breath in the air. He could hear heavy footsteps approaching him from behind. Mike turned, but no one was there. Then, it happened. The room seemed to swallow him. He collapsed on the floor, unconscious, and when the staff finally managed to open the door, he was gone. The authorities were called, but there was no sign of Mike Kinslin anywhere. No blood. No evidence of foul play. Just an empty room. The hotel had no explanation, and neither did anyone else. What happened in Room 1408? Was it a natural cause? A breakdown in Mike's mind? Or something far darker, something that doesn't belong to this world? What is more unsettling is the fact that others who stayed in Room 1408 reported similar experiences, yet they never spoke of it again. Some left in the middle of the night, too terrified to even check out. Others went into comas, never explaining what they saw. Room 1408 was eventually sealed off and taken out of the hotel's room listings. But the story didn't end there. Years later, a film was made based on Mike's story, but even that couldn't capture the full horror of what happened. Truth is far worse than fiction, and the mystery still haunts the Dolphin Hotel to this day. So, the question is, do you believe in the paranormal? Or do you think there is a logical explanation behind these terrifying events? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more chilling stories that will make you question everything you thought you knew about the world. Stay safe and keep your eyes open, because sometimes the truth is scarier than the fiction.